All right, this is a election day special, which doesn't really, well, it will end up affecting y'all, but my Algebra 1 class, they are too young to vote. Um, that's why we're having an e-learning day. Now, it just kind of worked out. I had to be out yesterday, so they don't actually have an assignment. They are just watching this video. And yes, I'm wearing my red, white, and blue because I thought it was appropriate. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. All right, so here we go. This is our first practice test. You will get one tomorrow, which is Wednesday. You'll get another one on Thursday. Test is Friday. I know some people, but I didn't. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. So x-intercepts. We remember the opposite. This is -2 and 4. Axis of symmetry. Well, that's the number between these 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, 1, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So, their axis of symmetry is 1, so that goes there. All right. Now, to find the y, well, we plug everything in here. So, 3, 1 plus 2, 1 minus 4. Use your calculator. I know some people are like, no, I'm not going to use a calculator. Well, I'm going to tell you, some of y'all really need to. Okay, type it in just like that. Get that answer. What we get? Oh, -27. That's amazing. Okay, so -27. Now, our A value right here is 3. That means our max is infinity and our min is our vertex. And I said that like a bajillion times last week, and I know people were like, I've never heard this. Well, okay. So, and I'm not going to stop. You can pause, rewind, because I'm not going to do that because nobody's in here but me. Nobody. It's awesome. It's, oh man, between like 12:23 and 1:53, it's going to be the quietest this room will ever be this week. Third block. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So maybe you can like interrupt your parents or bust out randomly in, um, song lyrics. All right. Or just talk over them. Just talk over them. Okay. All right. So -5 and 5. All right. I've told you when it's the same ones, your axis symmetry is 0. All right. So -5, -5. Okay. Again, you can use your calculator. Hey, you know what? You're going to get the same thing either way. Because what's funnier than 24? 25. All right. Our A is negative. That opens like this. That's supposed to be more rounded, but oh well. That means our max is our vertex. And our minimum is -infinity. All right. There's how the point value goes. And we're moving on. All right. So this whole row, like this row, and this row. All right, those things, if you count the blanks, it matches how many points they're worth. x-intercepts, this would be -5 and 1. So -5 and 1. You could actually, if I type in or write in -5 right here, this is going to change to +5, and this will still be -1. So you could go ahead and write that. All right, our point is going to be -3, -16. So -3, -16. Seriously, it's all this information here. Okay. And -3, -3. Oop. Well, I just deleted a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so that was minus and negative, so plus positive. And do. So -16 equals 8 times. This would be 2. This would be -4. Again, you use your calculator. I don't care. And I know I told y'all to do it, but I can do different stuff. Whatever, I do what I want. If you know what that is, or what that's from, please come and talk to me tomorrow. Alright, so our A is 2. Remember, that's where our A goes. And then we should have a +5 and a -1. 3 points. How many blanks? I know some people will be like, I'm confused. I've never solved this before. Well, probably because you were turned around talking to the person behind you the whole time, or you were constantly on your phone like you're not supposed to be. That's okay. When you have to retake this class. -2, 2, 2. Alright, so my Q goes here, so that's going to be minus the negative, so +2. And then 3. So I'm doing a little cleanup, which I don't think a lot of y'all did. Thank goodness that nobody, there was like 3, 4, 8 chairs put up yesterday. So this is 4, and this is -1. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. Can we get a fraction? Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yes, you can get a fraction. You can write it as a fraction. You can write it as a decimal. Just make sure. Yeah, I will know either one. I'm kind of, you don't have a head this big without having a big brain to know what's going on. So a lot of y'all try to make fun of people about being a big back. I wish some of y'all had a big brain. Come on, big brain. All right. I tried to keep the theme of the boxes on the back. I think it kind of helped. Some of y'all know I'm a little messy. So this is 1, this is -6, this is 9. -6 and over 1. You can type this into the calculator. I've never seen this. You're showing me for another calculator that I don't have. Negative parenthesis -6. 2 parenthesis 1. 3. Alright. So that goes there. I know it also goes here. Okay. So, and I'm plugging it in right there. So, do. plus 9. All right. Hey, there's a number some of y'all are familiar with. 0. All right. So if we look here at our A is positive. That means our max is infinity. Our minimum is our vertex. And there we go. Kind of funny. This whole part right here, just pulling these numbers out of here, you get 6 points total. You don't even get 6 points for getting these two things. That's 5 points if you could add that up. Mm-hmm. Negative 2, 16, 1, 16, negative 2. Alright, so we're going to get 4. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in all the places I need to. Yes, parentheses matter. That a 3. Yeah. Alright, so when it comes down to this, our A is negative. So our max is our vertex. And I just totally wrote that backwards. And our minimum is negative infinity. Alright, vertex form. I don't know if you've seen this on both the standard form and the vertex form. These letters I'm asking for, they actually are in that order, like alphabetical, like the A is here, the H is here, the K is here. But you know. Alright, so H is the opposite of that. So 5. Notice, there's no point value here, but this helps set up everything else. So I am going to pay attention to this. Alright, so this is x equals 5. 5. 5, and then 5 in the middle. That's not blue. Yeah, it is. K is negative 7, and negative 7, negative 7. Alright. So this should be 4 and 3 and 6 and 7. Alright. Our ratios. This is 1a. Alright, so do the math. I'm going to do the math down here. Alright, so 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Alright, so negative 7 plus negative 1 is negative 8. Okay, 3a, this is 3 times negative 1, just negative 3. Negative 8 plus negative 3 is negative 11. Okay, so our A is negative. That means our max is our vertex. I don't know how many times I said that. I should know because, you know, I have that weird counting thing. Alright. And the last one. X equals negative 6. Here's the deal. If I make these spaces bigger, some of y'all are going to still, I'm going to have to like get a microscope to read your stuff. Don't make me, some of y'all are going to make me have to pull out my reading glasses that I hadn't had to use in so long. Oh, it kind of makes me feel old. All right. So this is 1A. So this is 1A. And God, I had one job. I jacked that up. So this is 3. All right. Erase that because somebody will actually ask a question about it. So 2 plus 3, this should be 5. All right, this is 3A. So 3A is 3 times 3, which would be 9. So 5 plus 9, which would be 14. All right. So our A is positive, so our max is infinity. Our minimum is our vertex. All right. So there's the first installment of our practice test. All right. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.